Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the Rossignol Revenant. This board features Rossignol's AmpTech All Mountain, which is 50% camber, so camber through the inserts, and then a 25% rocker in the nose and the tail. Basically it's cam rocker with a little bit more rocker in it. So you're going to get the load, pop, snap, and drive of traditional camber through the middle, but then you've got this rocker out in the tip and the tail that's going to give it a better area for riding pow, pressing, and ease of entry in and out of turns. This board is available in 154, 158, 162, 159 wide, 163 wide, and 166 wide. I rode this board at Arapahoe Basin in the spring. It was a sunny bluebird day. There was warmer temps. You had slush, chop, chunder, perfect hero snow on the groomers, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. The flex of this board is slightly above a middle of the road. What you do get is softer tips that are accentuated by those giant rocker zones, and then through the camber section it's actually stiffer. There's a noticeable amount of torsional flex, which helps you with the steering of this board. When it comes to stability, you're going to get chatter from those rocker zones. It's just they're so over accentuated that you're going to get flap. It's going to resonate back underfoot. And when you get into choppy terrain, you want to make sure that you're staying centered on the board with your knees bent. That way you'll be able to just push through everything, because if you're not, you will get bucked around. With the 50-50 split of camber to rocker, you've got a shorter camber zone just through the inserts, which makes it a lot easier to load up, and it makes it very predictable. So when you do load it up and you roll back on the tail, it engages that rocker and you get a ton of spring. This board will boost for you, so you can launch a roller, cat track, gap, a side hit, and never have to worry about it. When it comes to jumps, that same predictability is there. You can be lazy and let the lip throw you, or you can spring off the lip and you're going to get a little bit more pop, so you'll end up being a little bit higher and going a little bit further, which will get you past the knuckle. Always get past the knuckle. Some people aren't getting past the knuckle. With those longer rocker zones in the nose and the tail, you've just got this huge sweet spot for really buttering around on it. You can basically just roll forward or roll back and you're into a press with it, or you can pop into it, land, and you'll feel right where the camber meets the rocker is this huge flex point, and it locks in. It holds for as long as you want to hold it, and then it springs out. You get a ton of pop out of your butters with this board, which is nice, but that spring does not fight you through anything. And what's nice about these sweet spots is that it carries over to jibbing. You can really lock in a nose or a tail press with this board and just feel it hold. And then when you go sideways, you've got that camber section between the feet that really just cradles right around the feature. It doesn't clap out, but it cradles and it slides smoothly through the feature. There's a consistent edge-to-edge power transmission with this board, and it's nice. You've got that power when you need it, but you got that ease of entry from the rocker zone in there. So when you enter, it's very easy to just get on edge, and then it locks in, and that serrated edge takes over. It allows you to ankle steer and just change the dynamic of your carves. This is a board that if you really want to drive it, you can just bend your knee into the center of that camber, load that up, and push that power out on the tail and get it to slingshot you through a turn. Short, tight, quick carves, medium, mellow carves, deep, hard Euro carves, it can handle them all within reason. Now, I say within reason because if you really do push this board to its limits, you may get it to apex out and just find yourself washing out when you're on edge. Overall though, it's not a bad carving board. Who's this board for? The All Mountain Freestyle Rider. Here's the thing about the Revenant. I always forget to recommend this board. It's an underrated gem for what it is. It's easily approachable for someone that's progressing, that wants a board that's a little stiffer but not overwhelming. Something that they can try going faster, plowing through different types of chop and chunder or riding pow. This board's great for what it is. I like that 50-50 mix of camber to rocker. It's got more rocker than other cam rockers out there, but that helps it be more playful. It helps it just float better in slush or pow, and it makes it more approachable. Like I said, I kind of feel like I forget to recommend this board as much as I should because it's just that good, but there's so many other boards that just fill this category. Comparable boards: the Public Dispute, the Battalion Fun Kink, the Yes Typo. Binding recommendations: the Rome Katana, the Burton Cartel, the Now Select Pro. This has been my review of the Rossignol Revenant. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here, do you want to support us further? Swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.